Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Bitcoin's price has been relatively flat over the past month, but one group of investors, long-term holders, is doubling down on their bets. According to Glassnode, short-term holders are typically more reactive to price movements, often buying during euphoria and selling during downturns. But recently, they've become value-driven buyers despite Bitcoin sitting roughly 25% below its all-time high. That's right, folks. These short-term holders have grown by around 15,000 BTC since the start of April, now holding a total of just over 3.7 million BTC. And it gets even more interesting. They've distributed approximately 280,000 BTC since February, which is likely a mix of profit-taking from the November-December rally and panic selling during Bitcoin's 30% drawdown. But what's striking here is that long-term holders are also showing growing conviction, boosting their coin stash by 400,000 BTC since February. And it's not just a small tweak. This group has now accumulated over 13.5 million BTC. That's a huge amount of capital being committed to Bitcoin, even when the price remains relatively stagnant. Now, I'd like to go back and look at what was happening in the broader market during this time frame. The Nasdaq is down 3.5% since April started, with futures pointing to a further 3% decline. So while Bitcoin's price may not be moving much, these investors are taking a different view. James Van Straten, senior analyst at Bitcoin Bulletin, specializes in tracking flows and analyzing Bitcoin's role within the broader financial system. He believes that we're seeing a shift in mindset among investors. Value-driven buying is on the rise, and long-term holders are becoming more confident despite recent price stagnation. It's worth noting that James also holds investments in Bitcoin, MicroStrategy, and Semler Scientific, so he knows firsthand how these trends can play out. And as an advisor to Consilium, a UK publicly traded company, he's got his finger on the pulse of what's happening in the world of cryptocurrency. So what does this mean for Bitcoin in the long run? That's something we'll have to keep watching closely. But one thing is clear: these investors are committed to their cause, and that could be a game changer for the price of Bitcoin.